In this video, we are going to analyse Lucid Motors ticker LCID. So to get straight into it, we are down 2.5% today coming into the close. Now, what are going to be these key support and resistance levels going further? So if we continue down, we have kind of key support, or kind of the most key one, at around 925. So this would require us to take out that 52-week low, but considering overall markets still seem kind of weak, that isn't unlikely. Again, it's probably still going to be down to the midterm results. We haven't just had them as we're recording this video, but coming out to the results of that, depending how the market takes that, if that's bearish, this could be that knock that Lucid needs to take it down that bit further, break that 52-week low, and then really in there is no support. So we will probably just keep kind of sinking until we hit down to that 925 first deviation support on the 6-month chart. Obviously, do note the key psychological level at $10. You're probably going to get some hesitation here. If not, that could kind of be that bottom, depending on just kind of how many buyers are coming in there. But again, that is something you're going to have to watch live. We can't tell you that in advance. Again, we would expect there to be a layer of support there, but really it's going to be watching the tape. How is it reacting coming into this level? And really how many buyers are sitting on the bid coming into that level? Now, if we continue though past there, we do then have our statistical mean at around $8 on the 1-year chart. So again, another strong support level. And if we break that, going one level further, we do have another support at $5.60. We do have one final support at $2. This would be our third deviation on the 6-month chart. And really that would be the absolute bottom we see Lucid going to. But again, that is still very far off from where we are now. So really my key focus from a support standpoint as of right now would be $9.30 to $8. These are reasonable. We could definitely see them coming. If markets continue weak or we kind of get any more bad news related to Lucid, this is where the down move will most likely take us to. Even this 560 could be quite difficult to hit, but if it does continue to fall, again, we'd like to be prepared. Those would be the two supports we would be looking at if we continue lower. Now, on the other hand, if we start getting a bit more bullish on this, we start getting some good news out, what are going to be key resistances? So 1650, that's going to be a key resistance, as well as 1875. Now, these levels we would be paying attention to in the sense of if news comes out, which maybe isn't, not going to make a massive difference on their revenue or profits, but is relatively good news for the company overall. These tends to be the targets that will go for the first deviation, tend to be good levels on news that isn't going to have a massive effect on the longer term kind of profits, but is big enough to kind of start moving the stock. So that's kind of what our targets would be. But if we start getting some more news out, or if there is no news, but we just more technically just trade to the upside, then going further, we would have targets at $20, $25. Going further would be $24, $29.50, also $27.50, and final levels taking us to $40, $50, and $51.25. Now, obviously, we are at $12. The chances of us hitting $51 anytime soon, not all that much. So yes, we've given you all these levels. These are just to be prepared no matter what the stock does. If we fly up, if we sink, you are prepared. But what do we need to be focusing on as of now? So we are at $12. So really my only focus would be $16.50 and $9.25. Whatever way we go, this would be the level I'd be looking at. And again, it would be something I personally wouldn't be looking to touch until we hit one of these levels, because this is when we're going to get the much higher probability trading zones and just, actually good setups. If you're trading in this kind of zone it is now, unless you have your own strategy to kind of be trading in this range, you're kind of trading in no man's land. There is nothing here. So again, we would be waiting for a move to 925 or 1650 before even looking to open a position, and then looking to trade off of those levels. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did want to, drop a like and subscribe, and check out one of these two analysis videos.